Hey, what's up, guys? I think it's day 29. I just watched Robert Downey Jr. was on Joe Rogan's podcast, and it was a really, really interesting episode. He's a really down to earth guy. But one of the things he brought up that really stuck in my mind is he discussed how being in the position he's in is an absolute honor, and kind of how wasting that opportunity would be, would be to the detriment of everyone else. And it really just makes me think about honoring who we are. And when we truly honor who we are and step into our power and use our gifts, not only are we serving ourselves, but we are literally serving everyone else. Even if we're not directly impacting someone else, just the fact that we are respecting and honoring the capabilities we've been given, that is a nod to everyone else. You're basically saying, I respect you. I'm not gonna slap you in the face by not using what I've been given, because I think there are a lot of people that are very fortunate and have incredible gifts, and they don't take advantage of them. And it really is a slap in the face to people who are far less fortunate. And I've referenced this scene before in another video, but the scene from Good Will Hunting where Ben Affleck and Matt Damon's characters are talking. Ben Affleck is the one who's working construction. Or rather, they both work construction, but Matt Damon is the one who has the incredible intellectual potential. And Ben Affleck is his best friend. And he's basically saying, look, man, if you don't take advantage of the gifts you have, like, F you, man. Like, you don't owe it to yourself. You owe it to me. And you would be literally slapping your friends in the face by not taking advantage of what you have. So I know most people have very high aspirations for themselves, and we stumble, we fall, we get off our path, and oftentimes we have difficulties with motivation. And I think it's because we're not looking at the bigger picture. It's a lot easier to stay focused and stay on your purpose and your mission when you realize that it's not even about you. And I just kind of really had that realization on a deep level just tonight, because I kind of had a rough morning psychologically. I felt very scattered, unfocused, I felt really weighed down by my insecurities and beliefs telling me why I can't do what I want to do. And watching that video, the interview of Robert Downey Jr. on the Joe Rogan podcast, really hammered home that point that, like, I have so much potential within me, and we all do. And when you realize that you're honoring everyone else, all of humanity really, by taking your gifts and using them and giving them and spreading them, when you realize that, it makes your motivation and discipline a lot easier to maintain. So I would say, if you're having difficulty with your motivation, or if you're finding yourself in a lull or a trough period, which will happen, of course, to all of us, I would say use it as an opportunity to rework your vision and think about what you want to do with your gifts. What are your aspirations? Is it to be famous? Is it to have this job, this career, this spouse? Those may be great goals, but what is a larger goal than that? Like, for instance, if I reframe my current goals, I want to be someone who coaches, who helps other people grow and become the best they can be. And if that's coming from an ego place, when I stumble and when I face difficulty and hardship, it's going to be a lot easier for me to give up, because I'm not going to be motivated by thinking about all the people who won't be served if I keep going and really step into my power. So really, I would ask you guys to just reassess what your absolute highest ideal is and understand that whether or not you agree with me philosophically, it's true. Not stepping up is 100% a slap in the face to the people who don't have your abilities. So think about that and have a great rest of your weekend. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.